Your elegance eclipses even the greatest queens of legend, Lady Maleficent. Truly, your mere presence is a triumph.
Spare me your compliments, Sidious. Elegance is nothing more than surface glitter. It pleases the eye for a moment, then fades like smoke. It may hush a room, but silence is not the same as fear.
Glitter. You reduce elegance to trinkets and parlor tricks. Elegance is the art that separates a conqueror from a common thug. It is the very foundation of reputation.
The foundation of reputation? Oh, how shallow. If elegance is all that keeps your name alive, then it is as fragile as silk, which is exactly why I build my reputation on deeds, not on costumes.
Then perhaps tell us of your glorious deeds. Which triumph do you consider your greatest?
Is he ever going to stop? His simping is getting annoying.
Yeah, I'd rather fight those blasted turtles for a week straight than listen to this another minute.
Wait, did we just agree on something?
Looks that way. I don't like it.
Yeah, me neither. Let's move on.
Oh, there are many deeds I could choose from. Once, an ambitious king sought to stretch his dominion into mine. In answer, I cursed his royal hall so that every torch burned without end, devouring stone and steel alike, until all that remained was molten ruin.
That's the kind of thinking I like to hear. Why waste time with diplomacy when you can drown a kingdom in fire?
But that one was a little too on the nose, a little too basic. Anyone mildly competent can burn a kingdom to the ground. No, my finest work was much subtler and far crueler. There was a king and queen once who in their arrogance decided I was not worthy of a place at their daughter's christening. For their insult, I laid upon the child a curse that on the day she reached her 16th year, she would fall into death itself.
Isn't that a little too petty?
Of course it was, which is why it is all the more memorable. Dead people are forgotten in days, but the story of me sentencing a child to death for nothing more than an insult to my pride, that lasts forever.
Ah, absolutely brilliant.
Pay attention, Voldemort. That's how you handle toddlers. Quick, simple, and no bouncing curses.
Yes, hilarious. Laugh at the Dark Lord. Tell me, how was I supposed to know the baby came with built-in curse insurance? And let's be honest, her so-called masterpiece would take 16 years to end a child. 16 years! My curse would have done it in an instant.
Yeah, I think the would-have part is actually pretty important there.
Need I remind you, Voldemort? The last time you faced me, it didn't take 16 years to leave you crawling in the dirt.
More like 16 seconds.
Fine, it wasn't my best day. But should we clash again, I would not fall so easily.
Oh, rematch talk! I bet 100 souls on Maleficent!
Oh, that reminds me, Bill. Lord Vader informed me you slid it into his mind and tried to strike a deal with him.
What? You ratted me out, Vader? Seriously? Real mature of you.
What did you expect me to do? Ignore the invasion of my mind?
Actually, yeah. That's exactly what I expected.
Enough, you two. You did well, Lord Vader. And as for you, Bill, I dare you to try such a thing again. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Oh, really? And what consequences would those be?
Well, I will...
Go on, I'm listening.
Alright, fine, we both know I can't actually punish you, but Maleficent is watching, so be a good wingman and play along.
Are you serious?
Come on, Bill.
Fine. Oh no, Lord Sidious, please don't punish me. I swear I'll never do it again.
That's right, Bill. You really don't want to push me. As you can see, Lady Maleficent, my grip over this council is absolute.
If you say so.
Damn, did I take the wrong turn again? I swear, I really need to put up some road signs in the underworld. Would help me cut down on the traffic accidents, that's for sure. But hey, I'm the god of the dead, not the god of infrastructure, right? But honestly, I doubt I'm even down there anymore. Even the underworld isn't this lifeless, usually.
Well, well, seems like a new member is on his way.
He looks like someone who'd get along with Ozai.
I can only agree. Fire in the hair has to mean fire in the heart.
Oh, great. This one again.
What? You two know each other?
Oh, hey there, name's Hades, god of the underworld. How you doing? Don't worry, I'm not here for you yet, so just relax. And yes, I know my haircut is fire, thanks for noticing. So anyone mind telling me where I am exactly?
Ah, welcome, Hades. Let me have the honor of welcoming you to...
Whoa, pause the monologue, wrinkle face. Mal, is that you?
Hades, I was wondering when you'd find your way here.
Mal! Good to see you, sweetheart. How long's it been, huh? Years? Decades? Who keeps track, right? Look at you, though. Still got that whole dark elegance meets medieval nightmare thing going on. I love it. Where'd you get your staff, by the way? Neiman Marcus?
So, you two know each other?
Our paths have crossed many times over the years.
Yeah, good old times. She cursed babies, I got free souls, great partnership. But that's beside the point. Where exactly am I?
This, Hades, is the Council of Villains. This is Sidious, Vader, Garmadon, Ozai, Shen, Voldemort, Bill Cipher, and these two are apparently shredders.
Shredders, huh? What is this? Two sides of the same coin situation, or a buy one, get one free deal?
I don't even want to know, honestly.
We're basically the same person. One of us is just a squishy little brain alien in a mech suit.
And the other is a fragile sack of meat.
Well, this has sitcom written all over it. Wait a minute. Did you just say Council of Villains? You formed another one?
Hold on. Another council of villains?
Oh, she didn't tell you. Yeah, we had this council, if you want to call it that. It was more like a glorified hangout, though. Mal was trying to unionize villains. I was just there for the entertainment, and the rest were, filler. By the way, last time I saw you, you were with Pete looking for the black box. How's that going?
Oh, that was an interesting story, actually.
Hold on, are you serious? We spent months choosing that name, and you're telling me that someone already took it? Great. That's just great.
Look, pal, I wouldn't care if you called yourself Devious Pantheon or whatever. The old gang's not exactly active anymore anyway.
Doesn't exactly ease the fact we're basically the knockoff brand now.
But to answer your question, Hades, this is not my council. Sidious here is the one who brought it all together.
Is that so? Well, color me impressed. You know what? Count me in. My therapist says I need to socialize outside of the underworld anyway. Apparently, hanging out with nothing but dead people for millennia is not good for mental health. Yeah, go figure.
Man, sounds like just the kind of work environment for me.
So ruler of the underworld. You know, I once ruled the underworld myself.
Oh, really? Small world or underworld? Tomatoes, tomatoes. Let me guess. Did you also have useless minions?
I mean, naturally. All the competent ones stay alive. The underworld only hands you the rejects.
Tell me about it. My top guys are pain and panic. One's a coward, the other's a moron. Worst HR department ever.
Sure, the underworld was full of boneheads. But looking back, it was the right career choice for me. Sure, the minions were incompetent, but it opened the door to bigger power.
Well, lucky you. At least you chose to rule it. Meanwhile, I got dumped in the underworld like yesterday's trash.
What do you mean you got dumped?
Well, funny story. Real knee slapper. You're gonna love it. So picture this. 3 brothers, right? We just beat the Titans, big victory, high fives all around, and then it's time to divide up the spoils. Zeus gets the sky, sunshine, rainbows, birds, singing. Everybody's happy. Poseidon gets the ocean. Dolphins, seashells, beachfront property, you know, paradise. And me, what do I get? The underworld, a cave full of depressed ghosts. Couldn't have just tossed me a nice tropical island, huh? Maybe a vineyard? No. Gotta be Mr. Dead People 24/7. I'm usually not the complainer, but this was a real dick move on their part.
I don't know, it doesn't sound so bad. They gave you territory, subjects, a throne. You rule the very thing all men dread. I would call that absolute power.
Absolute power's great until you're stuck running it out of a glorified basement. Seriously, if it wasn't for my humor, I'd have already ended up depressed.
Speaking of depression, is this the best you can do with your wardrobe? Dark greys, blacks, skeleton motifs. So on the nose. I know. Lord of the underworld, blah, blah, blah. But this is overkill. A little embroidery. Maybe a splash of deep crimson, maybe some gold. Still dark, but bold. Right now, you look like you dressed for your own funeral.
Please, you think I picked funeral gray? This started as heavenly white, but try to keep it clean in the world full of ash.
You should try scarlet Hades. I live near volcanoes, ash everywhere, and it never stains. Works much better than black, trust me.
Dark red, huh? You know what? That's not terrible. Might make it my fall collection. I'll consider it once I've overthrown Olympus.
So Hades. May I ask you a different kind of question?
Shoot, Tin Man. Metaphorically, please. I've seen what happens when you people take things literally.
Well, since you're ruler of the underworld, tell me, does every soul of the dead fall under your domain?
Ah, great. I know exactly where this is going. Look, let me save us both time. Every once in a while, someone comes knocking, looking to find their loved ones. And I always say the same thing. No visits, no revivals, no checkouts. Once a soul's in the underworld, it stays there. People have tried to cheat the system. Every last one of them failed. Orpheus, of course, came the closest. But one lousy glance over the shoulder and poof, game over. Bottom line, I can't get you back to your loved ones.
Well, you have to admit, it was worth a shot.
For Sith's sake, not this again. Padme this, Padme that. Can I get 1 week without you mentioning her? Seriously, I miss when you complained about sand.
Come on, Master. It was just a question.
Save that for your therapy sessions.
All right. No bringing people back. Understood. But what if someone wanted to recover his old diminished body?
What do I look like? A storage unit for corpses? I don't do lost and found.
Look, I don't need the whole thing. Just some select body parts, if you know what I mean.
I seriously hope I don't.
Jeez, Voldemort.
Yes, body part shopping! Wow, Voldy, you nasty little ghoul! Didn't think you were that type of guy!
Typical male behavior. All the power in the world, and still your mind goes straight to what's between your legs.
Look, pal, not saying it's impossible, but A, it's gross, and B, I don't exactly keep a build-a-body workshop in the back. Like, sorry, man, but you're not Mr. Potato Head.
Wait, no. I was talking about my nose, you creeps.
Oh yeah, like that makes it so much better.
Still doesn't change the fact I'm not running a retail store, pal.
It is a reasonable request. A nose is hardly too much to ask.
All right. I really don't think I need to hear any more of this. So I guess this is time to end today's episode. Our dear viewers, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel, where you can find new videos like these every single week. If you'd like to directly support my channel, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. Special thanks belong to Council Overlord supporters, Sonata, Zach Pugh, Lord Pataris, Antonio Ranza, Toshineko, Lord Vesnan, Vengeful Destroyer, Secret Squad, Final Boss Josh, McCord Bateman, Mati Ninja Gamer, Matthew Green, Matthew McGonagall, Time Travel Master, and Man Mana. See you soon, and as always, for the Republic.